She trusted him. That was her biggest mistake. Kim Languel was a loving mother. Her entire world revolved around her daughter. She wasn't the type to disappear. She wasn't the type to run away. But on July 9th, 1999, she vanished. That evening, she had simple plans. Dinner with her daughter. Nothing unusual. Nothing dangerous. Just hours before, everything felt normal. Phone call. A routine day, a life still in motion. And then, silence. Her phone stopped answering. No messages, no calls, no explanation. The next morning, a call came in. Her boyfriend asked, "Did your mom come home?" She didn't. And deep down, they both knew something was wrong. Later that day, her car was found alone, abandoned in a parking lot. Inside, everything looked almost normal. Her phone was there. Her briefcase was there. But the important things were missing. Her purse, her keys. Gone. It wasn't a disappearance. It felt like an interruption. Like something had stopped her suddenly. There were no witnesses. No signs of a struggle. No blood. No evidence. It was as if she had been erased. Some people said she left, started over, walked away from her life. But the people who loved her knew the truth. She would never leave her daughter. Not like that. Not ever. So investigators started looking closer at the people around her, the ones who knew her best. And one name kept coming back. Terry Rose, her ex-boyfriend. He wasn't just an ex. He was controlling, obsessive. The kind of man who doesn't let go. Kim had once said something chilling. "I'm afraid he's going to kill me." It wasn't just fear. It was a warning. On the day she disappeared, she went to his house. He said it was a short visit, said she left, said everything was normal. But nothing about it felt normal. His answers were vague. His story, inconsistent. And when he took a polygraph test, he failed. Still, there was nothing, no body, no crime scene, no proof. And without proof, the truth stayed buried. Years passed, then decades. Her daughter grew up without answers, without closure, without her mother. For 25 years, the silence remained until 2023. The case was reopened, new detectives, fresh eyes, and one goal: find the truth. They went back to the beginning, every detail, every lie, every suspect, and once again, everything led back to Terry Rose. But this time, they found something different, a crack. A man named David Wiley, Terry's friend. For years, he stayed silent, but guilt has a way of catching up. After 25 years, he couldn't carry it anymore. So he finally spoke. What he revealed changed everything. Terry had confessed, not to the police, not publicly, to him. He described what he had done and where she was, buried inside his own house, under the floor. Investigators couldn't ignore it. In 2024, they searched the house, room by room, carefully, quietly, using ground-penetrating radar. They scanned the floors, looking for anything out of place. Then they found a section of floor that didn't belong. Different, disturbed, hollow. They started digging, breaking through tile, through concrete, and then they found her. After 25 years, Kim Languel was finally discovered, hidden beneath the home. The entire time, investigators believe he killed her when he realized she was moving on, that he had lost control over her, and for someone like him, that was unacceptable. So he made a choice. He shot her in the back of the head and then did something even darker. He buried her beneath his own floor and lived above her for decades, as if nothing had happened until the truth caught up. Terry Rose was arrested in court. After all those years, the silence finally broke. Her daughter faced the man who took everything from her and said, "That day cost me everything." He was sentenced to 40 years in prison, but no sentence can undo 25 years of loss, a mother, a life, a future stolen, and a secret hidden in the one place no one thought to look. Right beneath his feet,